Hey, welcome back to part 4, guys. So it's going to load back in, and of course we should be in Greymore. So from the house, halfway home, we're going to head left and take the far left exit. Go through this gauntlet area and take this next left exit through there. Drop down, take the next lower left exit in this room. In here, you want to traverse up the room and grab the rosary times 20 on the left, below the spinning traps. Once got that, we're going to go in the exit on the right. Nearby, you find 2 NPCs in there. We're going to chat with them, just exhausted dialogue. Yes, Garmond and Zazar. Yeah, so talk to them 2 guys, like I say, exhausted dialogue, then go back through the left exit. You can't really go anywhere else. We're going to get a Reaper crest in a minute, which will make it so it's going to change your pogo a little bit. So instead of diagonally going downwards when you do your pogo, you know, your down attack, you just kind of do it straight below you now. So it makes it a bit easier. So you're going to come in the top left exit, not a top left exit, the second exit below the top left. Go through there, then make your way through this room, and once you get into the main part of the room where it opens up a bit more, then rosaries on the top right. That should be rosaries times 20. Drop down slightly to the next long platform below. Follow it left and take this far left exit. Carry on left in here and enter the background door. In here, we're going to drop down, go right and then up. We reach a small arena, guys. Big gauntlet, and in this gauntlet there's going to be 7 enemies. This one isn't too bad if I'm honest. That one earlier is probably worse than this one. You got this as enemies, just take your time with them, guys. Yeah, I'm cutting it very, very close here. I've got 1 mask of health left. And there will be a boss fight at the end of this video, by the way, the last judge. Which, personally, I don't think it's as hard as a Widow. But it's probably going to be the second most difficult boss so far after Widow. It doesn't attack as fast as Widow, but some of its attacks do a bit more damage. And you've got a bigger arena at least to evade him. So yeah, these enemies, most of them are quite weak, but that bigger one which spawns with a trident, of course he's got a bit more health, so just take time with him. And then back to his enemies. Of course, keep your distance, and when they're coming out of the ceiling or the ground, just move out of the way, so you're not in the way. And hit him a few times. And just going for one or two attacks at a time, guys. Move away. Just play defensively. And once beat him, a platform will lower. You want to jump up, make way to the top, and grab the Reaper crest. And this will also create a hard save. So it's whenever you get a new crest, whenever you get a new art, and whenever you get a new skill. And sometimes when you begin a new act as well. So there you go, Reaper crest. I am going to be using this one for quite a while now, probably until we get that first ending out of the way. You know, for getting a speedrun trophy under 5 hours. Get a trophy claimed. Claim your first crest. Well, I'm going to go left, knock down that shortcut block, drop down and go left to get back outside. The door closed behind you. Going to take the exit on the right. In here, you're going to drop down and get these rosaries. In here, there should be rosaries times 30, and I don't know how, but I did intend to kill this guy, but somehow he almost killed me. So I gave up. But yeah, I got a rosary times 30, that's all I wanted. We're going to get back out, go right, hit that lever to unlock that shortcut gate, just in case we need to use it for later, and then take the bottom exit. In here, go right, knock down that shortcut block, go down then left, and it will take us back to that room where the flea caravan is. Here it is. In here, we're going to continue left, left again, and back into Bellhart. I'm going to change our build slightly, because when you get a new crest, by the way, unfortunately the game automatically equips it, and it makes it so you lose all your equipped tools. So as soon as you get a new crest, you need to find a new bench quickly so you can equip all your tools again. When you come into Bellhart, talk to Pavo. Make sure you exhaust his dialogue, because you'll find some of these NPCs, if you don't talk to some of them, some quests might not appear later. So talk to Pavo, exhaust his dialogue, then interact with the bench. Put on them equipment I just did. So you want a crest, Reaper, The silk skill you want Threadstorm, the red tool you want Flea Brew, a blue tool you want Magma Bell, and the 2 yellow tools you want Shard Pendant and Magnetite Breach. Yes, you also want to use a memory locket to unlock a new yellow slot on Reaper Crest. If not already, then you're going to come to Bellhart Station, you're going to ride it to Firefields. Once at Firefields, guys, you're going to spawn this bench on the left, because we're going to need it soon. So yeah, spend 30 rosaries, guys, to spawn that bench and then rest at it. Once you've rested, come left into this tool chamber. And you want to take the lower left exit. Yeah, this one down here. We're in Firefields, remember. Now in this room, head up there into that hidden space in the ceiling. Climb up and grab this warding bell. Once got a warding bell, drop down slightly and break this fake wall on the left. Now this room you want to be very quick. Some enemies in this room, they'll deal 2 damage. So you want to quickly go to lower left, attack that wood to break the barricade up above. Then quickly go to far left, guys, and grab this craft metal. I think it's a craft metal. Yes, craft that. As soon as you got it, pause the game and quit to menu, guys. Otherwise, you're probably going to get killed there. So yes, quickly grab that craft metal, pause and reload. To respawn that recent bench. We've got 2 bosses in this video, so we've got 4th chorus and the last judge like I mentioned. But 4th chorus is actually really easy to beat. There's actually a little gimmicky way to kill him instantly, which is quite good, I think. It's nice to actually see a fight like that in Hollow Knight. Silksong, of course. So we're going to leave the bellway via the exit on the left, go all the way down, guys, and take the lower right exit. In this room, head along it and take the far right exit. When we come back in here later, we'll fight a boss in the middle. In this room, yes, do not fall in the lava. You're going to make your way right and then up and then left into the house in the middle and go inside it. This is going to lead us to a new art, by the way. Yeah, I think it's the only one which is tied to a quest. So in this house, talk to Seamstress and you want to take a wish from her. This will be a flexile spines. Yeah, take that wish and you want to rest on the bench as well. That's more like a little brown pumpkin looking thing. Sit on it, guys, because there's actually a bench. Make sure you sit on it because we're going to come back there later. Then you want to exit, come right, drop down that shaft. There's hidden passage on the right. Go through it into the next room, guys. Hit that cluster. Grab the rosary string ×1. And the pilgrims in this room, you want to kill them and grab the pilgrim shawls they drop. We only need 4 more, but it's 5 pilgrims in this room, so we should have plenty. And these enemies, the hokers, you have to actually attack them, make them shoot out the spikes, and then attack the spikes when they're stuck in the ground, and they'll drop spine cores. We got to get 25 of these for that quest, which is took from Seamstress. So just like this, guys. And when they are dead, if you jump back up and use your Threadstorm, if it's active, ready to use, when it lobs out loads of spikes, you can actually attack every single one at once and get a massive bundle of spine cores all at the same time. So 2 more pilgrims here. So I think I only need 1 more pilgrim shawl now. So that's 2 hokers we've done. So there's 1 more up here. So again, like I say, when you attack them, they shoot out spikes. They'll stick in the ground and you have to attack them to make them drop spine cores. They will eventually disappear. So you have to be quick and hit the spikes. And of course, if they fall in lava, guys, they're lost. Right, so once you kill them 3 hokers, head up in this far left passage. There'll be 2 more pilgrims. Get the rosaries as well up here. That'll be rosary ×25, and that should be my final pilgrim shawl. So that should be all you need. So you can hand in that wish later on. And you're going to come to the bottom right, hit that cluster, guys, exit the room and come back in. It will not respawn the pilgrims, but it will respawn these enemies. So you've got to keep doing this now, guys, until you have 25. So if you run out before you got them all, remember, when you grab one, the right one will turn orange, indicating you got a final one. And you can't get any more than what you need anyway. So eventually, once you have got them all, they'll stop spawning. So another one up here. Remember, there's 3 in this room, and they respawn each time you just exit and come back in. No need to rest at the bench. So see there, I used Threadstorm just as he died, or just when he's about to spit out spikes, and I've got them all at once. Just got to make sure you're not too close to the enemies. If you are, when you use Threadstorm, you'll get hit, and it'll kind of knock you out of the animation. Yeah, it looks like I need 1 more. 1 or 2 more. So I'm going to go out, come back in again. Right, hopefully this will be it. Yes, there we go. So you see the writing just turned orange. They won't drop anymore now. Right, now we're going to head in this room on the right and take the far right exit. Now coming up, we are going to need 300 shell shards. So you might, if you're a bit short like I'm on 274, you might want to kill a few enemies along the way here. I mean, you will have shard bundles you can use, but just save you having to use them so you can save them for later. So take, like I say, go to the far right door. You can use the needle in to open it. In here, we're going to get a silk speed anklets, which actually make you run a bit faster. They drain silk very, very slowly, but they're quite good to have. Do not rest at that bench. Just run right. You need to keep running. And each of them kind of like little bars will light up 4 times. And once they're all lit up 4 times, silk speed anklets will appear on the far right and you want to pick it up. Once you picked up the silk speed anklets, like I say, if that doesn't spawn, just go back to the left and run along them all again, along the little grid. And once you got it, you want to quit and reload to respawn at the recent bench in the Seamstress house. This is why I didn't want to rest just yet. Right, so once back here, going to talk to Seamstress and give her a spine course. That'll complete that wish, and also going to give us the Drifter's cloak, which will make it so you can float. Like I say, this will also complete a hard save. So once done, you're going to exit the room. So you've got a Drifter's cloak now. So we're going to get a mask shard in a second. So exit the room after a dialogue. Come up here. Just ride the wind current. Going to kill that enemy so I get some shell shards from it. Going to climb the wall slightly. Glide across to land on this block. Attack the cluster guys and float upwards. That's it. Try to time it right so you're kind of out of the way of the blast when it explodes. That's it. And you want to glide over to the top left exit. Come inside here and use the wind channels to get over to the far left. There'll be a big orange ember on the roof. There. You need to attack that to make it fall down, and it'll smash a hole in the ground, making it so you can get a mask shard. Yeah, I think if enemies die by environmental hazard, they don't drop anything. Some silk there if you need it. So now I can knock that down, move out of the way, that's it. And there you go, grab that mask shard. Mask shard number 2. We're going to get 2 more in this video, guys, and get another health bar. And now we're going to glide back across. In this previous room, I'm going to drop down and take the next left exit below. But I'm just going to kill that enemy, get some more shell shards, like I say. I'm trying to build up about 300, so I've got enough to donate shortly. Now in this room, if you do need more silk, because you want to make sure you've got enough silk to use Threadstorm for this fight. Yeah, if you ride that second channel up, there's a hidden cave, and in there it's loads of silk webs, guys, to get some silk back. You want to make sure, like I say, you can use the Threadstorm during this fight. So what you want to do is wait for the boss to lower his head and use it to bounce upwards. Keep messing it up. Yeah, so bounce upwards and make sure you're in the middle of the screen at the top. And once you're at the top of the screen in the middle, start the out view, use Threadstorm, guys, and you'll damage some rocks on the ceiling. They'll fall down and they kill a boss instantly. That's not a glitch. There is, like I say, there's a rock on the ceiling, like a spike, and it's got 2 clusters on the side of it, which you can blow up and make the rock fall down. But of course, you can't see it during the fight. So what you do, you go to the top of the screen in the middle, and you use your Threadstorm, and that damages them all, makes your rock fall down, and it kills the boss. Then once he's dead, come left, grab that rosaries, guys, by riding the channel up and gliding down to the right. Yes, in there you'll find rosary 25. Then you want to take a left exit, and you want to take a second right exit above. Yes, a second right exit with a Bellway sign outside it. There we go. Come in here, and then we're going to take the Bellway and travel to Bellhart. I don't know what happen if, for example, because that boss can move its head, I'm not sure what happens if the rock falls down as it moves its head to the left. I'm hoping it can still hit it, but every time I've done it, it's always pretty much always hit him on his head, even though I've tried not to. So back at Bellhart. So now I'm going to change my build very slightly. I'm going to unequip the shard pendant and equip the silk speed anklets in its place. As you can see, I'm running a lot faster now, guys. So like I say, unequip the shard pendant and equip the silk speed anklets in its place so you can run a bit quicker. Now go left, left again. In this room, jump above the elevator. Do not use it and take the far left exit. In here, you can take the far left exit again. Now we're in Sherwood, of course. Go to that left exit where the bench is pointing to. Make your way through this room. And at the end here, you actually want to take the top exit. Yeah, so traverse up here, guys, to take the top exit. There will be a bench at the top anyway. Up here, use all your different art so far. So of course you can bounce on the enemy, you can use clean grip, bounce on the bulbs as well, and dash into the wall. Right, up here, you want to go right. You're going to hit the bell to trigger this bell and also to spawn a bench. Just hit the lever, go outside and go back in to make it appear quicker. You're going to go through the far right exit now, and you want to unlock this bellway. It will cost 40 rosaries. So you want to unlock that, guys, and then take the same exit on the left. Use the bench because we're going to walk back here a bit later. So make sure you rest at that bench. And then come left, take this left exit and drop down this hole in the middle here. But keep to the left. Yeah, keep to the left. Now as you transition to the next screen, keep left again and glide if you want to. You want to take this next left exit below. That's why we're keeping left. Sorry, you don't want to take that. That's a bit of a mistake. Never mind, I only wasted a second. But yeah, you want to keep dropping down but keep left. And the aim is to land on this ledge where this NPC is being attacked by 2 enemies. Take out the 2 enemies and then talk to Tip, guys, and you complete this wish. My missing courier. Now we're going to take the next left exit below. So now you're going to drop down again, but again keep left and take the next left exit below. This one I meant. So first you rescue Tip from the enemies, and then you take the next left exit below. Now run along here and do not try to kill that enemy. I mean, you can technically kill him, but it's going to take a long time, and you just want to avoid him for now. So come in here, run to the end, drop down, smash this fake wall on the right to get a 3rd mask shard. Then once you've got that, you're going to climb back up, guys, and run straight back through this area and straight back through the far right exit, back into the mosslands, because this is worm waste at the moment. Now in here, I still need to get a few more shell shards, so I'm just going to try to bait some of these enemies, guys, and just kill them, get a few more. And at the bottom here will be some rosaries. So in there, you got rosaries times 30. Then once you've got them, you want to carefully drop down, but keep left. When you transition into the next screen, dash left first, and then glide to land on that lower ledge below. Grab the rosary times 30, down there, sorry, times 25, and grab the weaver effigy times 1 on the next ledge below. Then try to jump and traverse over to that lift. I have made it before, but a lot of times I don't make it. But we've already unlocked this shortcut, so if you don't make it, when you fall down below, the elevator should follow you down anyway and take you back up, like I say, because we unlocked that shortcut earlier, if you remember. And then once you're up here, go right, just going to attack a few more enemies, get some more shell shards. And the aim is to kill this enemy here with a mossberry. I used my thread storm there to kill him instantly. He'll take 2 hits. That's it. Once you've got a mossberry times 1 that enemy drops, make sure you fall down if you need to grab it. And you want to talk to Pebble at the bottom, guys, and buy the 4th mask shard. There's 20 altogether, and this is number 4 of 20. There you go. Got a trophy there, protected. Acquire 4 mask shards, and we've just got 1 extra health bar, which is nice. And now, once you've done that, you want to interact with this wish board. Take the donate quest. You should automatically complete it because you've already got the 300 shell shards it requires. And you'll also hand in the Garb of the Pilgrim's quest, which you completed by grabbing the Pilgrim Shawls, which the Pilgrim dropped. You'll get a Rosary Necklace for that reward. Then take the other 2 wishes, guys, Volatile Flint Beetles and the Terrible Tyrant. Do not rest at the bench down here, by the way. Probably should have said it earlier. And then what we're going to do now is we're now going to warp back to the top by just quitting and reload it. That's it, quit and reload. That's going to spawn us back at the top. If you do rest that bench, sorry before I said, then all you need to do is go into Bone Bottom Bellway Station and ride the Bellway back to Sherwood, guys. And that'll basically take you in this, just to the right of this room I'm in now. Right, through here, go left, left again, back into that big shaft where you dropped down earlier. But we're now going to jump straight across and take a left exit opposite. This boss fight coming up, by the way, is going to take about 5 minutes. Yeah, come left, jump up this shaft, continue right, and you're going to take a top exit. Now in here, there's kind of like a little weather element where the screen will sometimes darken and lighten. When it darkens, you can only like see a small area around you, and the wind will change direction as well. And of course, when it's pushing against you, it'll give you a bit of resistance. But when you're going with the wind, you kind of move a bit quicker. And you want to traverse along this room. You've got to go kind of left, up, and then right. And once you get to this point, we're going to drop down this shaft and come left to unlock that shortcut, just in case we need it later. That's it. Climb back up. Yeah, try not to drop down on the floor there. Them little things will kind of damage you if you fall into them. Kind of like spikes, basically. I don't think you can bounce on them, but you can bounce on some spikes. And this fire shaft, just before the fire exit, guys, the top right exit. Yeah, drop down the shaft and follow it to find a memory locket. Yes, there you go, another memory locket. Once got that, climb back up, guys, and take the top right exit. In here, now drop down in the middle. You see that chain in the foreground? There's a small platform just in front of it, and you walk off that platform, but drop directly down right, and you land on that platform below with a frayed rosary string inside the broken cage. Wait for the enemy on the wall on the right to climb down, then bounce on him to get above him, because that enemy does like a little combo on the wall, so you don't want to try fighting him. So I like to wait for him to come down, bounce on him to get above him, and then quickly climb up and take the next right exit above, guys. In here, just avoid chakra, and you're going to make your way up this room. You have to kind of go right, up, left, up, right, and then up and left to reach the top left exit. Yeah, you might want to try to avoid killing the enemies, because you're probably going to end up getting killed if you try to fight every single one, and this is your first time. That's it, top left exit. Try not to fall down, guys, because you have to go all the way back through that room again. Yeah, make way to top left, hit that lever to lower the some of the cages. Wait for them all to lower, because if not, you see what happened to me, you'll kind of go down with them. And you want to make way further up the room. I think that's the only enemy now we're going to face on the way up, and there's going to be a save point. So there should be no more enemies. As long as you don't fall down, do not worry if you've only got one mask of health left. So continue upwards, and up here you want to take a top left exit. In here, you want to unlock the bench and also unlock the bellway. This is the closest bench to the upcoming boss, unfortunately. Yeah, so you've got to spend a bit of rosaries there. It's going to cost 40 to unlock the bench and 60 for the bellway. And it's going to equip them now. So I use that memory locket to unlock another blue slot. And what I've got equipped, so for the crest I've got Reaper. For the silk skill I've got a thread storm. For the blue tool, 2 blue tools actually, I've got Warden Bell and Magma Bell. The red tool is Flea Brew, which I'm not really going to use. And the 2 yellow tools, it's Silk Speed, Anklets and Magnetite Breach. Magma Bell is quite good on this boss. He does do a lot of fire damage. And the Magma Bell makes it so a lot of fire attacks only do 1 damage. But it does have a cooldown, by the way, that Magma Bell, I believe. And you want to make your way right, up, and then right again. Drop down this shaft, because it's going to lead us to a craft metal. Yeah, this is the journey we have to make all the way to the boss every time we die, which is... I mean, you don't have to come into the shaft anymore, because you've already got this item. But yeah, grab that craft metal. But you will have to make your way through this room again, guys. But it's not too bad once you get used to it. I mean, I can get through this room in probably 30 seconds. You know, it's quite quick to get through. And of course, I avoid all enemies. You can use some of the enemies to bounce a bit higher and save a bit of time. And don't go up there. For some reason, I thought I remembered it's Shard Bundle, but I think I'm getting that mixed up with another room. Yeah, so here, we're going to head to the far right. You want to talk to this tall pilgrim. And after chatting to him, guys, you'll get a prompt to play your needle in. And see all them like little bells on that door? That's 5 little bell symbols. You know all them bells you've been attacking throughout the game. Each time you attack one of them, it makes one of them bells appear on the door. So you have to actually attack all the 5 bells before you can actually open this door. And you need the needle in, of course. So after playing the needle in, a boss is going to appear. Like I said, it's quite a difficult boss. I think Widow is more difficult. She took me more tries. This boss is slow, but he's got more deadly attacks, and he doesn't really do any fire damage to begin with. But he's only got a few attacks. So he'll either spin his weapon around him. When he's going to spin it, you just move out of the way, like so. When he jumps up in the air, you just either move out of the way or dash behind him. And when he lobs it out in front of him, it'll go over your head, but when he pulls it back, it'll be lower and it'll hit you. But normally when he throws his weapon out and pulls it back, I just dash all the way away from it and just wait for him to pull it back, like that one there. And when he just enters his next phase, it's going to do a lot of fire attacks, where when he spins his weapon, it will lob out waves of fire. When he lobs his weapon, it will kind of explode on the floor, so make sure you're further away. And his jumping attack, it will create like a wave of fire along the floor, so you've got to jump up to avoid that. But if you time your jump right, you can even just glide in the air, if you want to stay in the air a bit longer to avoid it. And he'll also do a charge attack now as well. When he just charge attack, you've got quite a long time when you see it coming, jump and just do a downward pogo, guys, to bounce above him. That's pretty much all you got to do. When you do heal up, try to make sure you heal up when you've got time. Like I say, his attacks are quite slow, so you can just wait for a certain attack and you know when you've got time. I normally like to wait until he's spinning his weapon or when he lobs at me. That's when I like to heal. I don't like to heal when he's charging or when he's jumping, like this. He'll take about 80 hits as well, so he's got quite a lot of health. So that, get out of the way, because like I say, it will explode. And you see these waves of fire, so you have to kind of hide inside them, in between the waves. The good thing about his charge, sometimes I think I'm not going to react quick enough, but then it just always seems to give you enough time. So it's got, from the time he takes when he's getting primed to charge up, it's quite a big window for give you time to kind of jump and downward pogo him. And because of the Reaper crest, you're always going to hit him with that downward pogo, which is nice. And see them floating orbs. So the Reaper crest, it has an ability where when you bind, it will kind of give you like a buff for about 10 seconds, where when you attack an enemy, they drop smaller silk orbs which you can collect to grab a bit more silk. That's what they're seeing floating about sometimes. So it's almost dead. Yeah, when he does that big one, he's pretty much almost dead. And that's pretty much all there is to him, guys. And just one thing which is very, very important, because if you mess this up, you have to fight the boss again, because I did mess this up one time. When you have killed him, he'll do a massive like kamikaze explosion attack, like a self-destruct right at the end. And if you get caught in that blast, you're pretty much dead, guys, and you have to do it all again. Even though he was kind of dead, yes, you'd have to do the whole boss fight again. So 80 hits, yeah, it's quite a long fight. There you go. So when he's dead, move to the opposite side of the room, guys. Otherwise, yes, he's going to kill you. It'll do a massive explosion. No, I'm not showing you. I'm not going to get closer to it than I have to. So get as fast away as you can, and then once he's beat, this door will open, guys, and it'll trigger Act 2. Act 2, the Citadel of Song. There's 3 acts, but you can actually complete the game in Act 2, which is what we're going to be doing first. We're going to do the 5-hour speedrun trophy in Act 2, and we're also going to do the trophy for completing the game while cursed as well in Act 2. And of course, we've got a true ending to do in Act 3 and the full 100%. So we're going to continue right after the cutscene. Stand on that switch to open the gate. There's 2 ways into Citadel, by the way. You can come this way or you can come through the mist. I like to come this way just because it's more controllable. So mist is a little bit random. And you've got to fight a boss on either one. So there's a map. So you put in 40 rosaries to get the map in this room. Because in the Citadel, by the way, Chakra does not appear. To get maps, you have to buy them from like a map station. Like a little shop like this. So buy the map. That's it, 40 rosaries. If you don't have enough, then just use a consumable. And you want to make way to top of this room. You've got all these kind of like little platforms. They're kind of like a seesaw type motion. You can attack them from beneath to knock them upwards. Or when you jump on the higher one, it will kind of go down and make the other one race up. And you can time it so you can jump on the other one and quickly jump from that one before it goes down like so. And what I do first, I like to make my way to this top left fixed ledge, so it's not going to go down. Then I climb up the wall, glide across that one, jump on this one to race the one on the right, jump up again, quickly jump up to this far top left, go on this far top left ledge, fixed one. Then from here, you can pretty much just make way up to the top room. That's it. And up here, guys, grab a spool fragment on the left. There you go, that complete another full one. Give me another small bar of silk. And then from there, I'm going to drop down slightly, go to top right ledge. And it's actually a fake wall here. So break that fake wall, head inside. I said try not to run straight into the spinning cog. That's it. You want to jump up this shaft on the right, continue upwards, guys, and smash that and take the top exit. Up here, make your way up the stream, then go right to find a trapdoor shortcut, hit the lever to open the shortcut, guys, drop down it, and then go in the bench room on the right. I'm going to save the game, and that'll be it for that part. That's it. I'm just going to quit the menu, and you can see how I'm doing at the moment, time-wise. Yes, there we go. 1 hour 48 at the moment. We're probably going to finish the game just before 3 hours 30, I think. But yeah, that's it for part 4, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on 5 tomorrow.